If I could sum up the situation in the UK right now in one sentence, it'd be simple. It's not looking good, bruv. It seems since my generation has begun, which is about 1990, right? Some people call it Gen Z or whatever. The UK has done nothing but work its way for higher tax, lower paying jobs, and making it harder and harder for you to get out the hood and to ultimately make money and start a business. Entrepreneurs either move out the UK or they set up businesses and licenses outside of the UK and move it inside. Whereas us, the normal folk, can't do anything about it. And now we see even BYBIT, one of the leading exchanges in the world for cryptocurrency, has had to leave by force because of new marketing regulations from the UK government. So what does that mean for you? There's a few options. First thing, any trades that you have inside of your BYBIT account will be cut off by the end of this month, the 1st of October. So make sure that you move to a different exchange. I've put a list of the exchanges that you can use in the description. The second thing is to have a look at your options. You see online, there's different channels. I like to follow a channel called Nomad Capitalist, right? That's a channel which is a different angle than what you're used to be seeing. It's high net worth individuals who talk about living around the globe and living the life that they choose to have, having multiple passports, for example, different companies, LLCs and different setups, which are accepted when you're a high net worth. But when you look at the brokies, they always say, oh, this guy's avoiding tax or this guy doesn't. No, it's not about that. It's about being able to be paid what you deserve. If you start a company and you put blood, sweat and tears, working day in, day out for that company, you deserve to have a choice where that money gets spent. Especially when we look at the trillions of dollars that were supposed to be invested in infrastructure, in education. I don't see any of that, do you? You know, when you go down the street, do you see potholes? Probably. Do you see people being paid, not the right amount that they should be? Probably. Right? When you go and have a look at the free healthcare that you've got, how long does it take you to wait to get seen? Right? And are you forced things which, we shouldn't have been forced, right? So I'm completely all for people living lives on their own terms and deciding to live anywhere in the world, right? You can live in Dubai, you can live in Malaysia, you can live in Singapore, you can travel wherever you feel like they treat you right. And that's what I believe. So if you do have an exchange right now inside of crypto and you've got a Binance or a BYBIT, be wary inside of the UK. Consider looking at some of the other exchanges down below. And remember, spread your bets. Never have all your money in one place. Right? If you was collecting loot, would you bury one treasure chest with all of your money in it and knowing that if you come back, it's game over? You wouldn't, right? It's exactly the same in today's day and age with your finances. Right now, it is possibly the fall of the UK empire, and they've had it for a while. Right? They controlled the majority of the world at one stage, and it's only right. Empires rise and empires fall. And the reason why they fall is because they didn't remember what they was doing to get to the top in the first place. And that's normal. Let me know in the comments, guys. What part of the globe do you think is going to be the next empire of the world, right? The next leading place. I was watching an interview of the Saudi Arabia prince talking about the rise of Saudi Arabia. And he makes a great point. Right? He makes a great point. But most of the time, we don't have the energy and the focus to actually look towards the future because we're spent so long focusing on ourselves, on pure survival instincts, frightened by the news, the media, the left and the right, that we don't have the time to sit back, relax and think, what is our vision for the future? Where do we want to go? And for those of you guys following this channel, I want you to be focused on it. I want this channel to be a breath of fresh air where you can sit down and think, you know what, forget what's happening right now in the outside world. What am I doing? How am I delivering more value for the future? How am I helping people? How am I becoming richer? Right? How am I being able to take care of my family? What's my plans to travel around the world? What's my history? So many questions which I don't think people ask themselves nowadays. So that's it for today. I don't want to rant too much. I know I like to go on my rants, but Binance, BYBIT, be careful if you're inside the UK. Make sure you spread your eggs across all baskets. Check out the links in the description for some ones that you want to choose. They are affiliate links because guess what? I'm serious about getting paid, right? And I'm bringing you this information. So support the channel if you want to. It's not a lot. It's like a small percentage of fees, so I'd appreciate it. And if you do want a video on how to secure your finances for the future, well, or how I do it, not financial advice, how I secure my finances in crypto, please let me know. I'll be very eager to share that with you guys. And check out my last video where we absolutely rate it in with 50% profits on a short in one day, and no, on a long in one day, and then I went short in the same day and made 67% as well. Great stuff. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.